What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Mr. Jackson. Let's go.
Let's talk about Elden Ring. Positive feedback first, then negative last. Elden Ring is an action role-playing game developed by From Software and published by Bandai Namco Entertainment. The game, directed by Hidetaka Miyazaki, was made in collaboration with fantasy novelist George R.R. Martin, who provided material for the game's setting. Wikipedia. Initial release date: February the 25th, 2022. Developer: From Software Incorporated. Composer: Yuka Kitamura. Platforms: PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X and Series S, Xbox One, PlayStation 5, Microsoft Windows. Publishers: From Software Incorporated, Bandai Namco, Namco Bandai Games America Incorporated. Positive feedback from some fans. Elden Ring might be the most beautiful and detailed game world I've ever seen. Every time I thought I saw all it has to offer, I tuned a corner or went down a long elevator to a whole new area spanning out into the distance that I had no idea was even there. You can tell the world is handcrafted and not procedurally assisted by a computer program. Every little thing seems to have its place, and you don't see a lot of repeating assets or structures. Everything was designed and put in place with a specific intention. It's the same amazing quality with the open world encounters. They all feel unique, and each one feels new. Not like most open worlds that have their world filled to the brim with cut and paste instances of the same 5 or 6 mission types and a map filled with quest icons, leaving nothing as a surprise as to where and what you'll find. From Software deserves praise of the highest order for this masterpiece. I've never played anything quite like it. It's a Souls fan's dream come true the way this game was made. Secrets everywhere that most people will miss and never even know was there without looking up a guide. The base game is already a masterpiece in itself, with the graphics being at the same level as Demon's Souls, a surprise that greatly shocked me. The combat being a mix between Dark Souls 3 and 1, truly a natural evolution of Dark Souls combat, and the soundtrack also being way better than any FromSoft game combined. Yuta really outdid herself once again. However, the boss fights and open world-like exploration is what really makes this game shine, especially the 2 bosses that you come across during that bridge sequence, the monster near that lake, and the Cthulhu-like being at an endgame area. The DLC just makes it 10x better though, adding tons of more content, more epic boss fights, richer lore that answered some questions the community had during certain parts of it, and the extra area you get to explore is just wonderful and so colorful, a contrast to the Sword of Dead, but at the same time, a live world with an orange filter at specific points. If I'm being honest, it's a 9.5/10 with some minor nitpicks such as the Wooper boss being a little too OP, but the DLC bumps that up to an 11/10, and for only an extra $15 too. $15 for practically a whole new game. FromSoft definitely created a truly timeless masterpiece. Now, the negative feedback. Elden Ring is currently one of the most highly praised games in recent memory, and also having its fair share of troubles on PC and PS5. Most recently, tons of Xbox players have reported being unable to play the open-world RPG online since it launched yesterday. While the centerpiece of Elden Ring is its beautiful, harsh, and mysterious single-player adventure, co-op and multiplayer also play an important role. As in previous Dark Souls games, players can invade one another's games to fight, or offer help with difficult bosses. Except, apparently, on Xbox, where players say they keep getting bombarded with network error messages when they try to play the game in online mode. Has not worked for 36 hours, wrote one player on the Elden Ring subreddit in a post that's been getting thousands of upvotes. Please, From Software, acknowledge and update us. There are a bunch of other discussions of the issue across the rest of Reddit, Discord, and Twitter as well. Tweets from the official Elden Ring account, as well as Xbox mascot Larry Herb's account, have been bombarded with comments about the issue as well. Hi, are you guys aware of a network status check failed error that's been plaguing Xbox? A Souls game is perfectly fine offline, but online aspects are another experience. I know the team is busy, but any acknowledgement would be great. Appreciate it, M. Despite shattering records for past Dark Souls games on Twitch and Steam, Elden Ring has recently seen its review average on Valve's storefront plummet over performance issues. Still, that hasn't stopped it from having one of the biggest PC launches ever. There are currently nearly 800,000 concurrent players on Steam alone. I started it up last night on PS5 and found myself immediately intrigued and overwhelmed. I'm looking forward to diving back in over the rest of the weekend. Update 2/27/22, 10:24 a.m. ed. The Xbox Support Twitter account announced overnight that the connection issues for Elden Ring on that platform have been fixed, but didn't immediately elaborate on what caused them in the first place. Sometimes it's good to wait to pre-orders games, just like I say in my last video. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, comment and click on the bell.
In particularly dangerous situations, you may choose not to engage the enemy, using stealth to outflank or escape.
But I know the one who does know how. Oh wow, it's like I'm learning the game with the maker I already know now. Destiny has